It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, United States Attorney Abram McGull II. Abe McGull was born and raised in New Orleans and received his undergraduate degree in journalism from LSU and a master's in mass communication from Southern University. While pursuing his education, he worked in television at the CBS and ABC affiliates in Baton Rouge. McGull then graduated from UMKC Law School and was hired as the first minority assistant prosecuting attorney in Clay County, Missouri. He was also the first minority mayor in the history of Clay County. In 1997, he fulfilled a longtime goal, pursuing private practice, but it wasn't long before he was called back to the public sector. In 1999, the United States Department of Justice contacted McGull about a position in Kansas City. McGull accepted and has been employed as an assistant United States attorney ever since. He has served in this role in Kansas City, New Orleans, and Springfield. For the first 21 years of his career, McGull was concurrently employed as a public affairs officer in the United States Navy Reserves. He was called to active duty 3 times, including 2 tours in Iraq. In 2008-2009, McGull served as the media operations chief in Baghdad. His duties included training senior military officers in strategic communications and acting as the United States military spokesperson for international and national media covering the war in Iraq. In late 2009, the United States Department of Justice asked him to work as a resident legal advisor. McGull served in this capacity in Kirkuk, Iraq for 15 months, building strong coalitions between Arabs, Turks, and Kurds. McGull's success in advancing the rule of law in that region was commended by the United States Ambassador to Iraq, who presented McGull the Department of State Meritorious Honor Award for expeditionary diplomacy in a hostile and dangerous environment. In 2012, McGull completed his military career, retiring from the United States Navy as a commander. His 2 military tours in Iraq earned him, among many other accolades, the Bronze Star. McGull accepted a position as an assistant United States attorney in Springfield, Missouri in 2012, focusing on the prosecution of white-collar crimes. In 2015, he became chief of the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force and continues his lifelong career in public service. Please join me in welcoming United States Attorney Abe McGull to the platform.
Good morning, President Smart, faculty, guests, and our distinguished graduates. I am honored to have this opportunity to deliver a few words that hopefully will inspire you to do even greater things than what you have accomplished here today. In my lifetime, I achieved some degree of success, not by winning, but by failing. We learn from our mistakes, or we are doomed to repeat them. Failure taught me 3 important principles. First, nothing beats failure but trying. Second, if you want to win, you must play to win. And third, winning is a human process and not a material destiny. First, the world is filled with people who never dare to fail. They sit patiently in the shadows of life, hoping for luck to change their destiny. These people are naysayers that complain about how the world is stacked against them. Their timidity has robbed them of their courage and their faith that America is no longer a bastion of opportunity, but the deliverer of hopelessness. Look, we were not promised a rose garden at birth, but when we press forward in the face of despair, we become better and stronger. The fact that you are here today is testimony of your fortitude and perseverance to succeed where others have failed. As a young black man growing up in the South, I had many obstacles that I had to overcome. But I knew at a very early age, I was born into a privileged family, the American family. A country that showed us that sit-in lunch counters were more than eating places, but rather vehicles for the extension of justice, and that wedding ceremonies were for people who dare to love each other regardless of their gender. This American privilege we enjoy has been bestowed upon you at birth and our naturalization. Use this birthright to expand your God-given talents to soar to even greater heights than today. Always be willing to dare to fail in order to win. Never quit trying to make yourself the best you can be for yourself and this great nation. Second, if you want to win, you must play to be a winner. A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. When the world told me that a Midwestern city with a population that was 98% white would never elect a black mayor, I told them, watch me, watch me. Not only did I win, I was able to win with 72% of the vote against a seated incumbent. Being a winner takes courage and some blind ambition. But more than that, it takes a firm belief in a nation that embraces justice, liberty, and equality. We are a nation of opportunity for those who are willing to put in the sweat equity. We don't care if you're rich, poor, black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, homeowner, or homeless. But we do care about your determination to succeed. Playing to win in America means to be at the top of your game at all times, but not at the expense of someone being at the bottom of theirs. As you advance in your respective professions, remember to teach others how to win, and then you will advance a nation. Third, winning is a human process and not a material destiny. Those with the most toys don't win in this nation when our children and fellow Americans are jobless, homeless, incarcerated, and uneducated. We must work together to eliminate these problems and others in our nation. With your newfound edification from this distinguished university, you can expand your heart at the same rate as your pocket. Lifting up others in your community will rise up a generation of our next leaders. Giving back through volunteering, voting, and being a vehicle for justice for all and malice toward none is all part of the human process to make a difference and not just a living. My fellow Americans, you live in the greatest country in the world, and today it is your task to make it even better. We don't need to make America great again because it never stopped being great. As I look out into this gathering of great minds, I see health professionals, scientists, and those that will end world hunger. Our best years for this great nation are not behind us, but in front of us. This is your moment in the sun, your opportunity to make America shine even brighter. May God bless you in your new pursuits, and may the Almighty continue to bless this great nation. Thank you.